All right, so we've completed our stitch line on the quilt, and now we need to secure it. This is also a perfect technique if your bobbin thread has run out and you've got to restart your stitch line. But basically what I'm going to do here, I've got the two thread ends, the bobbin and the top thread. I'm just going to tie them in a knot, and then of course they'll be secure. Theoretically. But that knot is going to be lying on the top of the fabric, and that's going to make it vulnerable to snagging on things and to coming loose. So what I like to do is use the self-threading needles or easy threading needles. Dritz makes some of these needles. There are other brands on the market as well. How these needles work is that they have a V at the top instead of an I in the needle, and basically you pull your thread through that V. And I'm going to demonstrate it here. When you do that now, I can hear the thread going into the needle, so I'm going to put my hand to the bottom of the quilt, make sure my needle isn't going through the entire quilt, but it's going in between the two layers, and I'm going to pull the thread through. And now that knot is hidden between the quilt top and the batting, and that's going to make it much more secure. I can snip the thread, and voila, you have an invisible end of the thread line. Now whenever I'm working on invisible stops and starts, I try to aim for a place in the fabric where there's a seam line, where there's a color change in the fabric to make that stitch line even less noticeable. And that's how you make an invisible stop and start and bury your threads for extra security. Thanks for watching.